everybody, to our online program from the Sunshine Coast Health Center up here in Powell River, BC. And we've been talking about attitude and this idea that attitude is fundamental to recovery and, in fact, just to living a good life. And trying to get some insight into what exactly it means to have the right attitude or a good attitude. So we talked about Carol Dweck's work last week, and she talked about she turned it a mindset, to have a growth mindset, and this idea of putting in a effort, and that maybe effort is really the key here. And this idea of effort is fairly common. If you remember barfly, one of the topics that we've had a few of our online programs on this famous book written by Bukowski, who was a drug addict, and was made into a movie. And Barfly also talks about effort. There's this scene in Barfly where the nice middle-class lady wants to clean up Barfly, who's basically a drunk. He's drinking a lot, and but he's also got this talent that he's a good writer. And so this nice lady who really wants to clean him up and get him into the writing world and make him some money and probably become famous, she says to him, "Why don't you just give up drinking? Anybody can be a drunk." And Barfly says to her, "Anyone can be a non-drunk. It takes a special talent to be a drunk. It takes endurance. Endurance is more important than truth." That's really an interesting line from Barfly. Endurance is more important than truth. And so one of the things that Barfly is telling us is that if you want to be true to yourself, if you want to follow your values and really make the decisions for your life, one of the things you're going to need is endurance. You're going to have to be persistent. Even though society may pressure you to change, still it's up to you to be able to fight through this. So here we have Barfly telling us more or less the same idea, that endurance is fundamental to success in life. Same thing that Carol Dweck talked about. So that's an interesting little take on it. Anyway, that's it for this program, and we'll be back next time with another online program on this idea of attitude.